Waste. It is an unwanted, undesired substance usually consisting of materials left over from a manufacturing process. Waste is a major problem not just in our school, but in our society due to its harmful effect on our environment. Waste is the cause of many factors like pollution, loss of diversity, pests, and litter. The existence of these factors in our natural environment can cause significant amount of damage. Even on a minuscule scale like our school, there is still a large amount of rubbish present. One current waste management issue that we have identified was littering of food remains. There has been several times where leftover food scraps were left on the floor.
As food remains on the floor for a period of time, it starts to decompose and rot. When it does this, it will release a foul smell. Food remainders on the floor are also very prone to being squished or stepped on. When someone steps on it, the food remainder would be spread all across the floor, making it a slipping hazard, and also making it difficult for the cleaners to clean it up. The best way to combat this issue is to place compost bins all around the boys' high school. When we do this, we allow students a place to throw out their food scraps without feeling any guilt. Placing compost bins around boys' high school does not just supply students with a bin, but also as a biological booster, as the compost from the bin could be used as a fertilizer for plants and trees. As you can see in this picture, someone has littered orange slices onto the floor. If compost bins were to be established before the littering of these orange slices, then the food scrap would be in the compost bin and later on being transformed into a fertilizer to help plants grow. There has been many similar cases to this one, and only if we have established compost bins before, we would have used all food waste as fertilizers. We could measure the success of our strategies in school using two methods. The first one being to check the compost bins daily if food waste is being disposed into it. The second method is to check if there is a reduction of food litter. This could be checked through collecting a week's worth of data without compost bins, and then the following week we would collect a week's worth of data with compost bins, and then we would compare them to see if there has been a reduction in food littering. We, as inhabitants, should take care of this gifted world, as it is the only one we've got.